Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and The Wolf Among Us. Last time we left off, Georgie and Vivian had just died through two totally different means, and we had confronted the crooked man who kind of gave Georgie up as the person who had killed the other girls, or the other women rather, and then we went to go confront him, and a lot went down at the, what is it called, the Puddin' and Pie, so let's continue on with episode 5, and see where it takes us. We left off and we were outside, I think where the crooked man is supposed to be hiding. This might be a longer episode, this might be a shorter one, I don't know how close we are to the end. Yeah. Oh man, the humidity is killing my hair. I also just woke up not too long ago, so if I look a little sleepy, I am a little sleepy. And my boyfriend is still asleep, so... Oh, what's this? So he might come in the room, or like walk around in the background at some point.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Is there like a... No. I was gonna say, is there a side way we can enter in, but it doesn't look like it. Let me scooch in a little. I'm very far away from... Whoops. From my desk. Nope, doesn't look like anything else we can do. Alright, let's head in. No, I was gonna grab some coffee, but just in case there's a QTE when I open the door, maybe I shouldn't.
Of course.
Of course, that makes sense. Alright. That door shut so ominously behind. Shepherd Metalworks, that's right.
So this is where they've been sending these.
I like the shadow, how it goes inverse where the black should be normally. That's cool. I guess it's also so you can see the crooked man's symbol. Symbol? Is that what you call it? Is he watching me? I don't know how this is gonna go down. Like, I can't figure out how this game is going to end at this point. Oh, good. I don't see this ending well. Is that Bloody Mary?
The big bad wolf.
I only thought I couldn't make it out from her voice, but the text was red. Ooh, I don't like this camera angle. Ooh, what is that?
You used to be something.
Did I? Look at this. It's us, me and Snow, and some of the other women who are murdered. Nothing else to do here? I thought you'd say something about it at least. Oh, this is the crooked man's torture device, huh?
They'd hide anywhere their small shivering bodies would fit.
Oh. The camera angle reminds me of horror games. You know, when you walk, like especially the old PS2 ones, I think, like Silent Hill and Fatal Frame, when you would walk down a hall and it would force your camera at certain angles. Song of Horror does that, and I kind of want to play it, but it looks super scary. Maybe for Halloween. I just love the story in horror games, but I just get too scared to move.
The big bad wolf.
I know you can go through Oh my. I was gonna say, I know you can go through mirrors, but...
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate.
I mean,
Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
I don't want to instigate anything.
Does that usually work for you? You planning to kill me with your eyeballs? I assume
That's
your
better
mother taught you
dialogue,
that
I like
right
it.
Proper? Or was she too busy fucking whatever breeze drifted through town?
I know you're trying to make me angry, but
This is just sad.
what is X? I don't remember. Okay, won't be able to talk. Focusing on Xbox controls that I never remember. I haven't. The annoying thing is, I have an Xbox controller, but I can't get it to work with whatever Microsoft update happened. And I just don't want to buy whatever the newest version is. I have like... Ooh. I don't know. She's on the move, I guess, this way. Spectre. That's a great name. For circumstances, I mean, obviously. Spectre is a cool name. I don't think I would name my dog Spectre, though. I always judge names based on, like, would I name my pet that? Spectre is kind of difficult to say if you're, like, yelling at them to, like, come or stop doing something or get their attention. I can't tell if I'm moving. I am kind of controlling the camera. Hey, I was ready for it that time. Yep. Wow, she's cool looking.
Come out and face me.
Oh, no, I take it back. She's terrifying. Are there shards of mirror coming out of her? Ugh. Very cool. Very, very, very cool. Very creepy. I have no idea where my arrow was.
Get off of me.
Oh, well, I guess that works. So, does everyone have, like, forms? Like, I kind of go half wolfman and then I go full wolf? Do the other fables have the same thing? Ugh. Oh, well, that's awful. Too much to focus on. Focusing. Oh, what? Holy cow, yes! What? That's amazing. Hell yeah, Bigby. I hit the wrong button for that. Break it! Yes, big bad wolf! So, I guess maybe this is my final form, and then Mary's is her multiple selves. You gonna howl? Oh, cool. Huff it, I'll puff it, I'll blow your house down kind of thing? Excellent. Awesome. Are you the original? Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought she got me first. Awesome. It's not what I was expecting. Are you okay? Oh. Are you naked? Oh, your clothes are just very nice and neat right there. That's convenient. Did you enjoy watching that? My eyes are still yellow. What did that sign say? This job has gone 0 days without an accident or something?
You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This
Oh,
gun
well.
holds 6 rounds of... I won't miss next time.
Okay. Okay, it gave me the
Before you
option.
do
I thought I'd do it.
anything, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she?
I forgot
And
about
that's
that,
what I
yeah.
want.
That's right. But what happens to you once you get there is a different story.
I'm not quite finished. You will bring me back alive.
Mm-hmm.
Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial.
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Some master
Why
plan.
don't you let me worry about that?
And
Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny.
I have a feeling he's gonna
Pointing a gun at my head.
kill Snow if we bring
This
him
is
back.
just a precaution. I'm sure
But I
you
don't know if
understand.
the game would really let us do anything
I'm
else.
no murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women.
I mean,
And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman.
I knew you were gonna say that.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. I don't mean to belabor the point, but just so we're clear, if you change your mind and decide to do something stupid, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town.
He keeps backing up though,
You're
so
often reckless. And I worry you're not thinking of the... Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero? Because those are two very different things.
This
he's
is about
justice at this point.
I'm the sheriff. I have to do what's right.
The crooked
Two
man will
people
remember
were
that.
murdered.
And you know who did it. Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle.
Yeah, let's bring him.
Let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Let's
You're
just do what
under
Snow
arrest.
said.
You'll be given
Maybe
a
she'll let us
trial
keep-
in front of your peers.
Spare the crooked man.
And
Maybe we
your
can keep...
punishment will
Oh no, what's his
follow.
name? The pig. All I can think of is the name Georgie now. Maybe we can keep Pig Friend around if we appease Snow this way. Shoot, what's his name? Colin. Achievement unlocked, my last cigarette. What is
I know, but we have to do
the
something.
witching
Are you
well
fucking
chamber?
kidding me?
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
Are you okay? It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble.
Well, he didn't make it. He did. I did. There's a lot of
He
trouble.
didn't make it easy.
I look like I'm wearing
It doesn't
eyeshadow.
matter. He's here. We got him.
We can talk about it later. You did well, Sheriff. I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know,
You're competent.
I'm just glad you made it back in one
It looks like he's wearing makeup like blush and eyeshadow and lipstick and
About
stuff
time you showed up.
from the
Throw
blood.
this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily.
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You
girls.
think you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook.
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie
Georgie
Porgy who killed those
Porgy.
women, not
That is
me.
his name.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie?
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
He's
Sheriff.
kind of
Where
dead.
is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Georgie was a victim of this psycho too. He was pushed into the whole thing and now he's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit has been punished. There's no
That
need...
doesn't change anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you
Snow
insist.
appreciates that.
You are charged with the murder of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf,
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
I won't interrupt.
Now, is there anything you would like to say?
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're
Come on.
involved.
It's obvious.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government and, most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where
well.
it fucking belongs.
So
Right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
I
This is
wouldn't
ridiculous.
uncuff him still, but okay.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Don't
Are
try
you
and...
gonna get to your point or what?
Exactly.
Georgie was working for me, yes. But he was not acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell the fucking truth
bullshit.
for
He's
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
Georgie seemed pretty convinced he didn't have a say in the matter.
He clearly
Yeah.
misunderstood my intention.
Really?
I would never authorize such an act.
Any of you actually believe this bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your
I
goons
mean-
attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end.
I think they're scared of
They
you more
do
than
it because
loyal.
They want to protect me, as I've protected them.
Yeah.
You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd
Ooh.
do anything.
That's such a
Might
threat.
Give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use
Yeah.
scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yes,
Wasn't I?
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really?
It's not really what I
What
wanted
about
you to
Aunt
say, but okay.
Greenleaf?
Where did you
Her
come
story
from?
is not uncommon. She
Were you
left
here the whole time?
everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that mattered, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back.
We didn't
and in
burn that
turn,
tree, did we?
Used her magic to help
think we
all
left that
get
tree.
glamours.
I hope.
Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
Oh, good, good, good.
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Don't blame Snow, she had her reasons. Greenleaf was using her magic to help Crane and the Crooked Man. That's why Snow wanted your tree burned.
That's not why.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what
Did we
he'd do
know
to
about
get
it at that
It had
point?
nothing to do with a crooked man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes.
Thank you.
But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away, but I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength.
I'm
And if
not gonna
things
say
didn't
anything.
fall exactly his way,
She's got good words.
someone would die. And I'm just sorry it took us this long to realize what he'd been doing.
They're right.
You're all
Thanks,
still
Beast.
afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over.
Oh, good.
Those
Yeah.
girls will have their justice.
Oh, I'm really glad I didn't burn that tree now. Like, even more than I was then. Why is it just
Very
these
good,
people?
Very good. The sentiment is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it doesn't disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded.
Are
The
they?
sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a confession
A confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody?
No.
He was beaten to mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What? You think you shouldn't be held accountable?
Crane
Won't say
was
anything.
still deputy mayor when that happened.
There we
Right
go.
before
That's
you
what I
decided
thought.
to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection. Oh, you're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story.
I mean,
They
yeah,
want
this
to
is
scapegoat
exactly
me
kind of
for
what
their
I
own
thought would
terrible
happen
ends,
by taking
but
him
they
back.
refuse to answer for their own crimes.
There was just no other way to do it.
Please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm
Well,
down.
hey, whoa,
This
hey,
is the
Beaker,
reason
that's
what
not a
level
good...
of privilege should be afforded to
To
three.
who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more?
But the promise of more
Who
is
was
not...
there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby! Miss White!
Oh,
Excuse
I-
me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't
Awesome.
you take a moment to catch your breath, little
What's
one?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course. Go right ahead.
You probably don't remember me. I don't know why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know
shut
what
up.
Narissa,
You
was that your name?
enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body.
Yeah.
Did you kill her? Did he?
No,
Sheriff,
he
This is
didn't.
highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think
Narissa! My name is Narissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are
Wonderful.
dead because of you. The only two people
I
who
won't
ever
say
gave
anything,
a
I'll just-
damn about me.
Let her continue.
And now I can finally say, you're an asshole. And I hope you rot at the bottom of the witching well for what you did.
Nerissa, you heard him. You witnessed this?
He made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
Did you now?
Looks like we found our evidence.
She saw
Awesome.
it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
Nah, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next.
Everyone does jump
so
on
quick to
rather
latch onto
quickly.
whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you.
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
What did you expect to happen here? You're getting what you deserve.
Well done, then.
Now, for your sentence.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough
I don't get it.
bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid of
It's too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of here.
We can send him
Everyone,
away.
listen up! Clearly, we're having trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone
Bluebeard,
needs to
shut
make
up.
a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
We should have a vote. Make it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right.
I don't know, is there an
Nobody
odd or
can
even
agree on
number of
anything.
us?
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should
No.
be the judge.
Of course they're gonna make me
Sense to me.
choose.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how
It's what the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf.
I think imprisoning
it's your
him will be
call.
better.
Snow.
It would be
Just
more dangerous.
Do what you think is right.
But it will make the crooked man, like, I guess, pay for it more. Oh.
Do what
Lock
you
him up,
think
throw him
is
down,
right.
rip his head
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him.
I do like the idea of locking him
Everyone,
away.
I'm
Not this way.
I also thought that was going to happen. I knew it.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment.
I no, I
Think of
wasn't
me
gonna.
when you try to sleep.
Yeah.
You said you had a way to keep him from hurting people.
Wait, you can't be
What
serious.
he's done, you just gonna put him in prison?
This isn't the way, Sheriff.
You're doing the right thing.
Yes, there's a way.
Her voice sounds so familiar. I can't figure it out.
All right. Do it.
Excuse me. Oh man, my camera is so delayed. I don't know what it is. Excuse me. I don't know if it's OBS. It must be the camera itself. Hopefully I'll remember to, or keep it like in line by cutting the audio and moving it forward. Not inside, Sheriff. Is that the crooked man?
Not what I was expecting. Morning, crooked man.
Awesome.
He's got a sharp tongue. I thought it would be better for everyone if he parted with it.
Thanks.
I approve. It's great.
Let's just call it even.
Hey,
I wonder
Sheriff.
if she would be so
You need to
accommodating
come
if
see the
we...
truck off? We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This
I
fucking
don't remember what I was
line.
gonna say.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Is everything okay? You look...
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later, okay?
This is weird.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
There's a weird angle on Bluebeard as well.
Someone's gonna see you, Colin.
Why are you just carrying around a... I think it was a 5-pack, because I think one is missing. Why are you carrying around a bunch of beer? I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I think what I was saying ages ago is I wonder if Auntie Greenleaf, Tea Leaf, I forget her name, if she'd be so accommodating if we had burned her tree. Oh, Toad, I still have the money.
I'm going. Jesus.
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit.
You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
It's insulting that he's wearing a frog's head and, like, helping Mr. Toad, is it?
Shit.
Wait, but I have money.
Grab that, would you?
Sorry about all this. I tried to help.
Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance, but Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway.
Wait, but I have the money in my...
Sheriff Bigby! I have something.
Stock thing. Oh.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
I have money. I took money
Give
from
this
Crane's
to Miss
pocket or
White,
something.
Please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so
Oh.
if you could bring it to her.
Yeah, sure.
I couldn't take them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best. It's the willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, because when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure.
Is there a real bug like that?
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head
TJ
out.
will remember.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
But I had money. Maybe I needed more money.
I have to go. I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore.
Don't worry. You'll be a lot safer there. There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
I wonder if it is
Even in daytime?
alright there.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on. It won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No. Some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves.
So you wouldn't know, would you?
We're all
I'm
set.
trying to reassure your boy. Stop it. Oh, the crow's going too.
Goodbye, TJ.
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's the fucking pig?
How should I know?
Oh. I thought I had enough money.
Saying goodbye?
Oh, I like your outfit. You look good in that.
Hi.
Hi.
You're still wearing that thing.
Oh.
Yeah, the ribbon.
Yeah, I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
It's okay. I get it.
Just remove ribbon. What an awkward option. Let her do it on her own time.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily.
Mm.
I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good.
Aww.
But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand. You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
It's okay. Just calm down.
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us. I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised.
No reason to make her
he'd smooth things
feel
over with the Crooked Man.
anything worse.
But then, oh God.
I was just trying to pat you. I thought I was going to pat you on the shoulder. I didn't mean to grab your arm. I was trying to pat you on the shoulder. I'm sorry.
But that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth? It was true enough.
I guess what's done is done.
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
Oh.
You?
I walked her over here, and I left her. Just hoping that maybe if I couldn't save them...
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore.
Well,
Not
we can do our best,
You'll
baby.
make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't have anything. I don't like any of those options.
Look, Bigby. After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because
I'm really bummed I couldn't get money for Toad, though.
Everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing.
Shoot, could I have selected the money from my inventory to give Toad?
I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
You've changed
Nerissa will remember that.
For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Shoot, I probably could have accessed my inventory to give Toad the money,
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Aw, thanks. Wait, hang on. It's like one of those backhanded compliments.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about Faith?
He said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
I'm not exactly sure what this was all about.
Wolf.
missed something. What? What did you do to Georgie? Oh, we killed... Oh, that's right. We showed him mercy. Okay. 89, almost 90% of people brought the Crooked Man back alive. Almost half of the people chose to imprison him. Accepted TJ's gift. 54... What were your last words to Nerissa? I hope I've done some good. Is that it? Oh, special stats. Oh. You impressed her with your detective beauty, impressed her with detective skills. Faith deceased. Oh yeah, because we gave her money, that's right. You drank with Gren. You waited for him to choose. I wonder if we couldn't have helped Toad then. Oh, that was unnecessarily loud. Holy cow. Alright, I think that was the end of The Wolf Among Us. I know I think there's a second one, but I don't know if it continues this story or what exactly. I'll be back in a second when the credits finish rolling, because I don't want to end it just yet, because there's some stuff I want to read in the Book of Fables. Actually, I guess I really liked it. I was gonna say I'll just give my, like, wrap-up thoughts, I guess. I really liked the game. It was really fun. It wasn't much gameplay so much as it was kind of choosing... Oh, Laura Bailey! I just saw her name. Who was she? I missed who she was. I've distracted myself. Oh, it wasn't so much as a game, more as kind of like one of those visual novel... There was a tiny bit of aspect of gameplay where you would walk around, but it was mostly... You could have just been given, like, A, B, C choice, and then the character would have walked around like more like a novel. A visual novel, and... but I still liked it. It was good. It was a good story. I love the art style. And I like the games that give you the feeling of choice, even if I feel like there's not actually choice. Because when you look at all the choices at the end, none of them were huge necessarily. There were some that was like, oh, you imprisoned the Crooked Man and you didn't kill him. But still, like, overall, all the pets. That's adorable. But overall, I feel like there wasn't too much change. Like, even Detroit Become Human, which is an amazing game, I loved that it gave you so much choice. I think there were still only, like, a very select few endings. Oh, I really want to read these now. Ooh, cool. Okay, extras. Let's check. Book of Fables. Oh, did we unlock everyone in Chapter 5? I guess you must have had to, huh? Okay, let's see. Vivian's story. Vivian was the very first to bear the curse of the purple ribbon. Removing the ribbon would result in death, and any attempt to talk about it was thwarted by the spell upon it. As time went on, she tried to live a normal life. Eventually, she married a nice man, but he was constantly wondering about the ribbon around her neck. Despite her pleas for him to leave it alone, one night while she was sleeping, he attempted to remove it. This is a story I knew. As he pulled on the edge of the string, Vivian woke and saw what her husband was doing. In a panic, she pulled away, preventing the ribbon's knot from being undone. Furious, she tried to express the severity of his actions, but her husband was unable to understand. She realized then that she couldn't trust him and decided to leave. She lived alone for the rest of her days in the homelands, preferring the safety of isolation to the risk of another betrayal. Puddin' and Pie. Vivian and Georgie met during the exodus from the homelands, and they helped each other survive the long journey to the mundane world. Upon their arrival, however, they found it hard to make a decent living. With what little money they had, they opened the Puddin' and Pie. Pudding and Pie. I keep calling it the Puddin'. The Puddin' and Pie. Operating a strip club may not have been the most desirable occupation, but they figured it was better to be in charge of a place like this than be forced through desperation to work at one. Winter Wolf. Oh, Bigby's mother, Winter, fell in love with the North Wind and bore him 7 wolf cubs, but he quickly grew tired of her and left Winter. Heartbroken and alone, she tried to care for her cubs despite her grief. She was especially fond of Bigby, but as the runt of the litter, he was often teased by his older brothers. After Winter's death, Bigby's siblings went in search of their father, but Bigby stayed behind to protect his mother's corpse from scavengers. Unfortunately, he was too small to defend her. From then on, he vowed to eat something bigger each day until he was large enough to confront his father and finally make him pay for the pain he had caused his family. Oh, interesting. Oh, it's animated, that's cool. The big bad wolf, Bigby's true form. Bigby's true form is that of a giant even, 8-foot-tall wolf. In addition to his iconic huff and puff power, he has also inherited the abilities from his father, the North Wind. For example, Bigby is able to hold his breath for an abnormally long amount of time, making it impossible for him to drown. Interesting. Mary's loyalty. What a cool character design. Ugh, it hurts to look at, though. Bloody Mary began working for the Crooked Man many centuries ago. He promised her freedom to do as she pleased as long as she agreed to act as his personal bodyguard and hitman. Because of the Crooked Man's power and influence, Mary never had to worry about getting caught by the authorities. She enjoyed her job immensely and would defend the Crooked Man to the death, mostly because she finds it fun. Fabletown Justice. When a criminal is captured in Fabletown, the traditional procedure is to hold a formal hearing in front of the community or concerned parties. However, exceptions are often made to expedite the process. In reality, there aren't any hard and fast rules for these type of situations, and the extent to which the policies are upheld can depend on who is being charged. New Order. With Crane out of the picture, Mayor Cole has officially appointed Snow White as Director of Operations and Deputy Mayor in his absence. What happened to Crane? Did he die? No, he didn't die. Did he just disappear, I think, into the Crooked Man's door or room or whatever? Many would say this promotion is a long time coming, since she was instrumental in the establishment of Fabletown and personally ensured that many fables made it to the New World safely. She's also been doing the work of Deputy Mayor unofficially for years. Sheriff Bigby. After fleeing the homelands, Bigby Wolf spent many years wandering through Europe. With a fable colony quickly developing in the New World, Snow White and Feathertop tracked down the wolf and offered him passage to Fabletown. He agreed, and Snow cut him with a lycanthropy-stained knife to give him the power to change into human form at will. Why can't you do that to the other fables that are sent to the farm? Bigby became sheriff of Fabletown under King Cole's administration, but because of his violent past, many fables didn't trust him, and he was banned from ever setting foot on the farm. To this day, he struggles to redeem himself in the eyes of the community. Alright, well, that was good. That was a nice little end. I don't understand the last scene where Bigby was having... Oh, now my camera's okay again, what the heck? I don't understand the last scene where Bigby was having, like, flashbacks to all the conversations. I'm not exactly sure if I missed something. I'm very oblivious when I play games sometimes, because I am focusing on one thing or another, or I just, like, completely overlook things. But, yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. I don't know if I'll play the second one just yet, only because this wasn't gameplay so much as it was, like, again, a visual novel kind of story. I really enjoyed it, or maybe I'll pick it up if it's on sale. I'll see. If you guys want to see it, let me know down below, as well as any other games you want to see me play now that this is done. I have a couple ideas, but if you have any recommendations, the Steam summer sale is on right now, so I might pick up a couple more. Anyway, I'm rambling, so thank you all for joining me in this final episode of The Wolf Among Us, and I'll see you all in the next one. Until then, bye!